You've never had carrot punch like this. Let's make Jamaican carrot punch, but better. Hey Tavern family, today we are making some rich and creamy, oh so delicious Jamaican carrot punch, but with a twist. Instead of boiling our carrots in just water, we're using coconut milk for extra creaminess and flavor. Trust me, this will take your carrot punch to the next level. First up, we're going to peel and wash your carrots, and then we're just going to make some fresh coconut milk. We do have a video of how to make fresh coconut milk, but we'll show you again in this video. First, you're going to break your coconut in half, and then holding the edge of your tiny knife, just going to stick it under the flesh of the coconut and just keep moving it back and forth until all that is come out of the coconut shell. All the flesh, all the meat is out of the coconut shell, leaving you with that piece. Then you're just going to chop it up into bits and pieces. And after you've chopped it up, you can do it as big as or small as possible. We used to do it so small, but now we do it in large chunks because it's quicker. And after you've chopped up everything, then you're just going to add the bits and pieces, rinse it off, add it to a blender. And once you've rinsed it and added it to the blender, just add in some warm water and a little cool water into the blender and just blend until all the chunky pieces are no longer chunky. Strain it into the pot that we're going to use to boil the carrots. After you've poured out all the coconut, you just have to squeeze out that excess water to get as much milk out of the trash, the coconut trash, as possible. Then we're just going to chop up the carrots into the coconut milk. You can do this way ahead of time and chop these up while you're prepping, but I just found this a little easier, to be honest, and quicker at the time I was doing it. The size of how you chop these carrots up really doesn't matter because it's going to get blended smooth anyways. So yes, you definitely need to use a cutting board. Do not do what I'm doing. I repeat, don't do what me I do. Very dangerous. Okay, after you've chopped up everything, you're just going to add in some cinnamon sticks and grate some fresh nutmeg. You can use cinnamon powder if you don't have sticks, or other nutmeg if you don't have any. Put that on the stove to boil, and this is how it's going to look after it's boiled. Then we're just going to pop everything into the blender to blend it smooth. Add the milk and the carrots. Blend until it's nice and smooth, and it will give you a nice creamy consistency. I will link this blender in the description bar below because this is literally the best blender I've ever used in my life. It made the carrot punch so smooth. Look how smooth that looks. Absolutely delicious. Now we're just going to season this up and add in all that flavor. We're going to add in some vanilla. We're going to add in some grated nutmeg. This is actually freshly grated nutmeg that I poured into this bottle. Cinnamon. And to sweeten the punch, we're just going to add in some condensed milk. Definitely add as much or as little you desire. Don't add as much as I did. But we are adding some dragon stout. Also, if you don't have dragon stout, definitely use Guinness. It's going to give it a nice stout flavor also. You can also add in rum. But normally we use Irish moss, but to make it healthier, we're using sea moss. So as you can tell, this punch is not only delicious, but it has so many health benefits, from the coconut milk to the carrots and the sea moss made from scratch. This will definitely be a crowd pleaser and you'll love it. If you've learned something in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next recipe.